Good morning to you. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. Bum, bum, ba-da, bum, bum, ba-da, bum, bum, ba-da. Top of the morning, Brent. How you doing? Oh, my body's tired. My body's beat. I'm tired. Hannah came home, put my stuff away in my pantry, cleaned up a little bit. Everybody's fine, I think. I haven't seen Grandpa this morning. I heard him go to the bathroom. That was about it. But nothing else. Hannah's home. She got home. It was Julie. Yeah, it's been in the hundreds here. Today I think it's not going to be as high. Thank God. Thanks, Sherry. I appreciate you. Like you had last week, or maybe it was this week. I can't remember. Because I couldn't sleep last night. Oh no, honey. I hate that. Hey, Emily. The beach. Feet in the sand. Hair just blowing in the light breeze. The sound of the ocean crashing. The seagulls and the smell of suntan lotion. Nothing better. I tell you. Good morning. Good morning. Today is a day. Got a couple things going on. Hi, Joanne. Hey, Chessie. Hey, Marion. We got an email. Well, Dan got the email. And it said, reaching out from TikTok. Hey, fucker ducker. The day. Do tell. Serving papers. The D-Day. I don't know. I'm hoping. I'm ready for you to move on. And it said, hey, I'd like to extend a warm welcome. Today, my name is blah, blah, blah. I would love to be your TikTok representative. What? Who? Huh? So, not like a representative, but a point of contact. You know, would love to be able to work with you with your accounts, blah, 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 blah. So, Dan replied, sure. I said, do it. They can help me fix my accounts, right? Hi, Les. And then she replied back, sent Dan a text and said, Danielle is more than welcome as well. Love to work with her too. What? Who? Huh? A personal liaison from us to TikTok? What? Huh? Are they changing things? Are they doing things different now where they're going to support their people? What? Who? Get the fuck out of here. So at 11 o'clock we have a Zoom meeting with her. So, is it a trick? I don't know. Is it real? It should be. This would be great, right? Great. This is what they need to do. So I'm hoping to get my account repaired on 3 so I have more opportunities when shit starts hitting the fan. You know what I mean? What? So Dan, of course, I was like, yes, do it. So she can fix my account. Dan's like, of course, Danielle. It's all about you. I'm like, yes, because you don't have problems like I have. Right? I've got enemies. I got enemies. I got people on the hunt for me. I got people trying to shut me down and run me off. So yes, I need it. I need the personal liaison. That's right, bitches. Understand that I will prevail. So, I know I am. I'm gonna ask about verification. I'm gonna say, can you do something about my account that hasn't been responded to, looked into, or fixed? So I'm excited. So 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock is our Zoom to the Zoom. So I'm getting down to the bottom of business. I'm gonna take it from here and I'm rolling with it. And I'm gonna let her know who's fucking boss. So I was giggling because I was like, I have been bagging on TikTok about TikTok and how they suck, right? For their creators, can't get any responses. The fuck kind of bullshit is this? I looked at Dan and I said, I wonder if that's all your wife slandering happening. You know what I mean? It's me. You got that email because of me. He said, well, if that's the case, you better watch yourself. But she did say my name. So when she replied back and she goes, I would love to work with Danielle too. I was like, yes, I made it. TikTok knows who I am. I'm still a subsidiary of Daniel Isaac, but whatever. Looks like I made it. I'm just a fan, just like you. I am needed. And I don't know, but look at me. Yes, Mom. I don't know. Hi, Rhonda. Yeah, John, it happens. Hey, Larry. I'm just hoping that, if this is for things to come, this could be a good thing for TikTok to help their bigger creators. Now, I'm not a big creator, right? But I'm married to one. And it's so weird because he's been trying to get verified. Can somebody help me understand this shit? There are people who haven't had national recognition like my husband. Wall Street Journal, AARP, what other was, he did another one too, I can't remember. And they still can't verify. Sorry, those news articles you have presented us with are invalid forms of fucking verification. What? Half the people I see that are verified, I know don't have a Wall Street Journal article, AARP, what? Huh? So what the fuck, it's rigged? There are people with like 150,000 followers, verified. And I know with their contact, they aren't getting nationally recognized, Did the TikTok email address. I don't know what you're asking, KSW. So anyhow, I'm excited for the 11 o'clock meeting. So I've got them at 11. The Nuggets are coming over, so I'm excited. They really care how many followers you have. Yeah, but it's not that way, Sarah, because there are certain people who have, under 500,000 that are verified. I think it's the luck of the draw. So yeah, my accounts are all fucked up. So I'm hoping she can help with, my account's been hacked several times. So I can't verify into my number. So what's the benefit of being verified? Good question. You just get a blue check mark. I don't know what happens with that. I'm so tired. I haven't eaten a mile yet and I feel like I'm dying. The fact that I can run and talk. Nugget day. Yeah, so they're coming over about 11 at the same time. So Hannah's home. We're gonna swim. We're gonna play volleyball and just enjoy each other's company. Baby's not gonna be here. Yeah, so it's not gonna be too hot today for us. It's gonna be like 90s. So we'll have a good day. I took for. Are you still Salinger Farms? No Salinger Farms. Nope. I do a member, right? I mean, I have a membership, but it's under me, Mrs. D. NorCal. But no, if you're paying for a $4.99 membership for Salinger Farms, you're paying somebody who's a thief, a con artist, and a stealer. All the same. Hi, Steven. Yeah, I'm excited. I've been swimming the last couple days. It feels so good. It kind of wakes me up. It rejuvenates me. I've been doing videos and sharing them with some of the, today's gonna be a walking day, I can tell you. So anyhow, that's it for the day, and then we have a live tonight. So I'm so excited for the day. So hopefully it'll be relaxing and won't mess Grandpa up too much. Yeah, that's why I laugh. If it's Salinger Farms, that would have been on YouTube. Thanks, James. That would have been on YouTube. Shit. I'm gonna get to a mile and walk for a little bit. So thanks, Sean. Thank you guys. Yes. Here's the thing. I'm not doing merch right now. Possibly may have a new merch endeavor coming up. That's actually on TikTok to help out. She wants to do Vegas shirts. So anybody, I have to get back to her, but anybody that is going to Vegas and wants a shirt, I think it'd be fun if we wore matchy shirts. She's also has experience in hey Richard, graphic design and all that stuff, and so she wants to help me with merch since we've had such bad experience with it. That's so funny, Michelle. Hi Paulette, how are you? Yeah, so if you don't see, Dan only has one account. He has one account on TikTok, he has one account on YouTube, right? That's it. And if you don't see that his followers on TikTok are 2.1 million, abort the mission. I'm a little bit more complicating, right? I'm a little bit more complicating because people don't like me. So they like to mass report and take me down. So I've been swimming the last couple days, like for 10 minutes, 11 minutes, and my body's tired. So I think that's why. And plus no sleep. But yeah, I have on my main account, you know, if you pay attention to the numbers, you should not get sidetracked. I have 670 something thousand followers on my main account. Hi Stephen, I know. Aren't you recovering? Most do. We'll go with most love me, Nat. My Mrs. D. NorCal account has like 114, 115 maybe. It's very simple, you guys. Anything below those numbers, not us. I think there's one account right now on TikTok that has 200,000 followers for us. So, you guys, come on. Who are the 200,000 people of you that are following a fake? That's a lot of people to following a fake account. Making money off of videos. So y'all need to pay attention. Abort the mission. And they're tricky. I've even kind of gotten tricked a couple times. And I was like, wait, this is not Dan. So it's easy to do. Facebook is not us. When you see me on lives on Facebook, that is somebody streaming and stealing my live videos. They're recording it and putting it on the system. I know, a lot of people do. I see names, Colin. I see names, and I call your ass out. Yeah, well, you could buy a shirt, because I'm hoping that she'll just have a maybe print to order, or with this one, she might, I don't know, is Jilly be here? I have to talk to her, I have to call her and discuss, but maybe it's a pre-buy so she knows how many to order. I don't know how she wants to do it, but I'm definitely buying a shirt. No, those Facebook pages are not ours. If you see posts about Grandpa, not us. Absolutely not. I have a Facebook page, but I don't post on there. Dan has one, but it's not something he uses as a platform. So pay attention. Most of those Facebook pages are also anti-Salinger pages, anti-Danielle pages. Just a place to talk shit and to bring, to make us look bad. So pay attention. Yeah, I know, Allie, it's crazy. It pisses me off. And then if you heard Dan the other night, hi, Dr. V, he told, Facebook said, hey, we got a report, blah, blah, blah. And then he, said, yes, this is me, whatever. And then they responded, well, they're not technically doing anything wrong. How are they not? They're stealing video of me while I'm live, recording me and airing it to get views and money. So, you made it once. Yeah. Once you made it on Reddit, woo! I'm flying high. I know, Stephen, thank you. Must have worked because Facebook took it down right away. Oh, good, they did, Sarah? Oh, thank you. And I know a lot of people did it. So it's just a lot of people with, just like trolls, They're looking to make an easy buck. And they're looking to just write off the coattails and it's a lot of work. I mean, right? It's a lot of work. Hi, Maria, how are you? Yeah, I didn't know it was taken down. But the page itself was found innocent of stealing. How is that innocent? You're stealing other creators' stuff. Now, if social media cracked down on it, it would be a whole new task force. And they'd probably spend a lot of hours dealing with shit like that they don't have the time for. But what I'm happy about is that if for some reason TikTok is taking more time to be better towards their creators. So I'm hoping today is beneficial. I'm hoping there's not some sort of catch to get us to sell TikTok shop or something like that. Battle nerd, I'm sorry about your early diagnosis. I sound like I have a lot of stress. Yes? Always have to remove my whole house in order to not have it. Hi, Italian girl. TikTok ended. Huh? It did? I don't see it. It says good connection. It's a beautiful morning. I'm jealous. It's not too hot right now. Well, Sarah, I don't think we're going to be verified, but Dan should. He reapplied again. This is Dan's fourth time trying to verify himself. So we'll see. Hi, Dee. Bonnie, I don't know. I don't know if that prevents it from happening. I think, I don't know. Dan's just I'm not going to worry about it. Every day she's on here, stress and mad channel should be called daily complaints. Mr. Carr, good morning. Happy Friday to you. I hope you have a better day. May God, Gandhi, or the Buddha be with you. There you have it. Hello from Canada. Yeah, they do. Well, it's within their parameters. So, y'all, this is going to be a crappy day. I'm going to just listen to my body and do a low-key day. Hi, John. How are you? Hello from Algeria. I don't know where your name is. I see you talking. Hello from Sweden. So, yes, not much happening today. This weekend will be kind of a crazy weekend. Hannah's home and it always provides a different element of stress in the house. So we got a busy day today, and then live tomorrow we're gonna go see one of Wesley's games, and then I'm done. She's babysitting them, and then Sunday nails, petties, and I gotta invite all the kiddos. So fuck, that's gonna triple cost me. And then I'm going to get my nose redone. I made my appointment finally at my shop. So I'm going to get me a new stud and I'm going to get something else pierced. I made a piercing appointment as well. So, what to pierce? what to pierce. Don't come on here and tell me a hood. I ain't getting no hood piercing. But Dan mentioned the belly button. I just don't know if I want to do belly button again. I just, 50 belly button ring and skin and the way things, doesn't match anymore. But I'm thinking another ear. I'm thinking cartilage, something like that. That's too bold my build me. Yeah. Well, with tons of piercings. I know. So what, the dermal? Dermal? What the fuck is a dermal? What's the Marilyn Monroe? That's in the crotch. I ain't doing any crotch piercings. Deidre? I've already done the nips. I ain't doing those fuckers again. Those hurt like a motherfucking bitch. Never in my life will I stick a needle through my nipple at all. Just so you know. Learn that lesson once. Don't fool me twice. So, it's the upper lip. Oh. No, I can't do it. That's not my style. That's not my style. I'm thinking I want either a conch. What? Is that how you say it? I don't know. Something in my ear. Just get your heads out of the gutter. I really do like the double piercings in the nose. But again, I'm 50. I need to act my age a little bit. So I don't know. What kind of ear piercing should I get? What kind of ear ones? So nothing on the face, just the ears. Stick to ears only. But I kind of want a double nose. But I don't know. I know I've had my belly button done like 5 times. So I'm at the point that I'm 50. Your belly button hangs differently, which means the piercing hangs oddly. I got old skin, so it's changing. It's not that cute. But I thought about it, but no. So a conch. Yeah, I said that right? So I'm kind of scared because bars across my ears. Oh, really, Michelle? Look great on you. I have one. So multiple. I already have. So I have a cartilage here, and I have 2 piercings here. I have 3 on this side. So I don't know. I don't know. So I like doing these things too, but the pop kind of freaks me out. Hearing the pop in my ear might freak me out a little bit. You know what I mean? So I might do a couple maybe cartilage piercings. I don't know. I kind of want one of these, but a pop between bottom lip and chin. What the hell? What? I'm gonna get one in my belly button and one in my lip, and I'm gonna get a chain and attach the 2 together. I want Sergio met a girl. Bon matin. You do, Giselle? How come I never knew that about you? What about a tragus? I forgot. Remind me about a tragus. Where's the tragus? Hey, Bev. Hey, Rita. Been with tragus for a while in Australia. Oh, thanks, CJ. A tragus. I know what that is. It's up here in the ear, right? I always forget the terms of them, but I know. Hold on, I gotta pee. I know, there's so many names. I forgot the conch. Isn't it in the inner ear? This one. And this one. Is this the tragus right here? I think this is the tragus. A piercing hurt way less than the lower ear. Yes. Hold on, let me go pee really quick. So, I've got decisions. Y'all. I'm ready for something new. I'm failing. I'm sorry. So anyway, I have to, yeah, so I'm gonna go Sunday, 4:30. Maybe I'll bring you guys with me, or I'll do a video or something. So funny thing, Hannah comes downstairs, your vasectomy. What did you have? Your nipples done? My lip is pierced. It is pierced? Yeah, I don't think, the nose is really easy. I have a couple of friends who were like, does the nose hurt? I'm like, no. That was the least of my hurts with piercings. So anyhow, Hannah comes downstairs this morning and she's like petrified. She's scared, right? She's like, Mom, there's a random cat in our house. I was like, what? She goes, yeah, it's some weird cat that's in our house. She goes, it's eating. I'm like, where? She goes, in the laundry room. And she's all worried. I go in there. It's a blue kitty. I'm like, that's Blue Kitty. What? I said, you know about the rescue cat? And she just starts laughing. She's like, what the hell's wrong with you guys? So I thought, because there's a new cat that's patrolling my property, so I thought maybe that cat came in through the cat door or something. But no, it was just Blue Kitty, so that made me giggle. You and your daughter look so similar. I was watching your daughter and Grandpa Ed smile. Oh, yeah. She does look like her dad, Regina. I think she looks more like Dan. It's just because she's dark. She looks like me. She wears an E cup. The fuck? 97, took it out in 2014. My nose is, I don't even remember when I got my nose pierced. But it's been a while. I've had it for a while. The cowboy hat and the pierced lip. That's interesting. Yeah, I had just my gold little stud. I loved it, and it was like it's expensive because it's real gold. But yeah, so Regina, if you look closer to her, she's got like closer inset. Her eyes are different shape. But yeah, I mean, she's very similar, but she does look like her dad as well. Very weird. But like Andrew, younger pictures of Dan, you can see a lot of Andrew and him. Or Andrew and him. Why aren't you religious? I don't know. What kind of question is that? Why are you religious? In all honesty, some people in my family believed in God. It was not something my mom pushed on me, right? My mom was always in the faith of, you know who you are, you know where you belong, and if it's something that you want to do yourself, that's on you. And honestly, it was kind of a good question in a way, because I feel like, there's different types of households, right? For me, my mom was never pushy with religion. And I was the same way with my kids. These are the options, we're not gonna push them on you. You can have your beliefs or not, whatever. We don't care, we're not gonna judge you. You gotta figure it out for yourself. And they all had their states of coming home, from school one day and being like, Andrew's like, I believe in God. When we said, okay, that's okay. So we're pretty much a free-thinking household. I don't force anything on my children. And the fog is back. I wish I had some fog right now. So it's something that religion is there for many people, and it's a purpose for many people. But there are people who it's not important, right? And I wanted my kids to be able to decide for themselves how they want to believe and what they want to believe in. So there you have it. We are very, could be very different from a lot of people in how they parent, but I give them facts and I let my kids decide. That's it. And Michelle, that's good. That's something that, if you feel it and you like it and It gives you a purpose. I don't begrudge people for that at all. I don't think it's a bad thing to not be religious or a bad thing to be religious. It's a choice. It's a personal choice. And I can go into the ins and outs of religion and my thoughts and feelings, but why? Why? Because it's subjective to me. Religion to me is subjective. And without getting into it, I believe it's a choice for my family. And that's it. I don't want to get into my technicalities because I don't want this to be an argument of right and wrong and God versus evil and heaven versus hell and all that shit. I have my beliefs. I formed those by myself without the pressure from my parents, and they're still pretty reminiscent of how I believe today. Plain and simple. So my kids would ask questions. I would talk to them about it, and then it was up to them, right? Up to them. And I think I love that tactic of parenting, right? Yeah, and that's okay, you know. And I believe, and that's for me. It doesn't fit, right? It's never fit for me. I never felt a connection. But I never pushed my lack of connection on my kids. I wanted them to find out on their own. I'm a free thinker parent. Gave them the facts, gave them my opinions, and then off they went. And I think that's really important for it worked for my household. I have well-rounded kids. I have kids who don't lie, you know, the way I parented. I have kids who are honest. I have kids who, you know, don't feel necessity to keep everything from me. Now, some things I say I don't want to know. Some of them tell me anyway. I'm Andrew. But for the most part, you know, I trust them. I know they're going to fuck up. I know they're going to make mistakes. And I know that hopefully they learn from them. I'm sure they're all the same. Yeah, Michelle, I do too. Parent Portrait go every week. That's why I didn't want to do it. You know, I just don't believe in, you know, what there. I shouldn't say that because I'm sure some of you who went to Sunday school with whatever religion, some of you may have said I hated it, right? Some of you would have probably said today, you know, I enjoyed going. So it's all over the board. Do what's good for you and your family, plain and simple. Some people may not like my parenting style, right? May think I'm too lax, but it worked because I didn't have kids sneaking out and lying over serious things to my face. So for me, the way my mom parented me worked for my kids. End of story. Yeah, of course. And is she a religious person today? Sometimes I think parents do too much pushing in certain areas, and it takes away from their children's success, or maybe their open-mindedness is very important for me and always has been. And that's why, you're right, Beth, it makes each of us unique in our own ways. A lot of people would be like, I can't believe she would let her kids do that. I can't believe. My mom, I was raised Catholic and I went to church on Saturdays, but I believe in God, but I did not go to church, and that's okay. At Christmas, I agree to do what works for your family. I was in Florida, so because of my dad's business. Oh, really? Why do you have to be religious for that business? I went to church at 16, and all I got was the youth pastor in training. Yeah, see? Organized religion, it scares me. And that's true for any religious sect, right? The ability to, yeah, and how many people have, y'all pulling me in. How many people have been harmed by their church? And I'm just going to use church as an operative term for all of them, temples, wherever. How many people have been hurt in those, believing in God, believing in your pastor, your priest, your rabbi, whatever, and how many of you have been wronged by them? You know, how is that a safe place? You know, everything is at fault. Every place, every house of worship, every whatever, you know, it happens under those roofs too. And a lot of people, that turns on them. It turns on them. I know, Joel. We aren't doing this. I told them they're sucking me in. Well, I had a friend on here that said she started it. Michelle, you know, she had a stalker in church. I mean, if anything, that would make me unreligious. But anyhow, this world is a fucked up world we live in today. Don't get me started. I need to abort the mission. This is why I didn't want to get started on religion. Bye, Lake Lady. Have a good day. And thank God of you. Thank God in general. You know, stalking doesn't have to happen in the church system. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that. Never mind, is what I'm saying. Anywho, how about those giants? How about them videos I posted today? I know. Yeah, Michelle, I get you. How about them birds outside chirping? How about that strange animal in my house? Yeah, I've been cheated and mistreated. What was I singing this morning, Coach? That's funny because I was singing some weird song this morning. Anyhow, don't make me talk. Y'all get me in trouble and shit. Y'all making me have more enemies when I talk about shit like that. Don't suck me in. And the preacher and her mom were in the locked bedroom. That's good stuff. Vicky, that's juicy stuff. When the preacher and her mother were getting it on. That's good stuff. Were they married to other people? That's even better. Oh, shit. That's the good stuff in secular religions. Oh. Stop it! Stop it! Stop pulling me down. I ain't looking at the written word anymore. There's some of you like, well, how about this one, Danielle? How about this one? What do you think about this? Fuck. Leave me alone. Anyhow. See, Cindy, here she's pulling me back in. Our Bible school bus was in a make-out session. And here's the fun thing. I would want to go, right? Who doesn't want to go on a make-out bus? I bet you were there bright and early. Mama, I'm going to get the Bible school bus. See you later. And what kid was ever happy to do that? Cindy. Because it was a make-out bus. Right. That's my whole thing. At least between the mom and the pastor, whatever who their other partners were, it was consensual. I wonder if they saw God at the end. Oh, shit. Here I go. I know. Sleeps is like, damn it. That would have made everything so much better. I agree, girl. When I was in elementary school, 6th grade, I had my first French kiss. Yep. I even remember the guy's name. Kelly. That was his name. And it was to Whitney Houston's greatest love of all. Yep. It was at a house party that we had, somebody's birthday party or whatever. And we were slow dancing. I was waiting for it. And he finally got me all lapping and shit with his tongue. My face was a wet mess. But I thought it was the best kiss ever. Best kiss ever. Your first kiss was at church camp. Funny. Funny. Candace. Funny. Whitney Houston, he had a whole bottle of the Polo Green cologne on. I know, Kelsey, I needed one of the rags. I almost said something. I almost... Hey, for those of you that know, I needed a rag on my shoulder. You know, it'd have been easy wipe off. You know, if you know, you know what I mean? Shit. Anywho, and a Rolex on my right hand. Fuck. Here I go. Here I go. Here I go. Here I go. No. Zelda, are you hooking up a date? Zelda's working the angles over here with Iceman. Yeah, this one time at church camp, anyhow, you caught a preacher with my best friend's mom when I was in high school. How did it turn out? Shit. Coach, finish the story. Did it turn out? They ended up marrying. Did they see God? Did they see the devil? I don't know. So here's the thing. Like, if you're, oh God, I can't. It's in my mind. So here's what I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna say it because y'all fucked me up. 6 or 8 memories, like, yeah. How come I can remember that, but why I can't remember why I walked into a room, right? So, and we somehow caused an electric spark when we kissed. Did it start a fire? I bet it did. Michelle was sweating. Her body was moist. Anyhow, to pick up girls. Never mind. Good, you guys got me off the topic. I was gonna say something, and I probably would have regretted it, but so besides that, I forgot. So there you have it. Preachers can marry priests. Oh, preachers can marry, priests can't. But priests still fornicate, or no? Or is that the trouble? Do they fornicate? But what if the priest was with the mom from the church choir? At 15, they all do. They're all sinners. They all cheat. You tell me they're all celibate preachers? I mean, priests? Bullshit. A man's a man. Never mind, I'm gonna get in trouble. You heard that some priest gets to leave for 1 week and go wild. Do they come back with STDs and pregnant women? I don't know. Anyhow. What?
I gotta leave for...
You have a Zoom meeting, so you want me to handle that? Everybody has skeletons in their closets. I don't care who you are. I'm one big skeleton. I'm living a double life, sometimes a triple life. I meander as a multiple housewife woman.
Maybe you need to add one more activity.
That's why Dan gets nothing, because the other two are killing me. They're younger. They're stallions. They go all night long. They've moved me like I've never been moved before. I see God. I didn't want to tell you all that. I see the face of God in those movements. I see him. I feel him all over my body. You give up typing. Anyhow, never mind. Because I'm going to get in trouble now. People are going to be like, did you see what he said? See, making fun of a God. No, I'm not. I'm having fun. It's what it is. He's so mean. They sing God's name in vain. Oh, shit. I feel him in my soul. Michelle, is that what you were talking about? That spark, that chemistry, that fire that burns from my mouth to my fucking toes. I feel it. I feel one with the universe. I feel like I can fly. Well, and then I've just been saying it's perimenopause, but I'm a fucking freak in the sheets with the other two. Much younger men. 35. Yeah, that's right. I got me a younger doe. Yep. I slap their ass and call them my chickens. Tree snow. Would you pray if you were going for surgery? No. No. I don't pray. You know what I do? And this is the God honest truth. I don't pray. No, I'm not a prayer. You know, I talk to my deceased people. I talk to my mom. I talk to my dad. I talk to my grandparents. I don't pray. You can't pray when you're religious. Who are you praying to? No, Stephen, but I think a Baptist church would be fun to go to. Yeah, if it's like the movies, I would totally be down to do that. So I'm not a religious person, you know? In times of trouble, I really talk to my mom, honestly. You know, I talk to my mom. Mom, please help, be there, support, guide, hold hands, give them kisses, make sure they're okay. Yeah, and everybody has, the Southern Baptist, I think would be badass to go to one of those on a Sunday. And you feel like, if they are anything like the movies, I feel the fucking energy, you know, you feel, I'm not talking about that. You feel the energy, you want to get up and dance, hallelujah, you know, I feel the energy. What am I moving? Dan, please, I hate when you come out here and you're not socially aware. Hi Erica. Do we have an open marriage?
Such a snarky thing.
No, but it's true. Right, because I'm sitting here talking and you're interrupting. You're talking about Babs, and then you start fucking singing a song while I'm talking. How am I rude?
I was going to come out and say,
how are you not?
You're not very spiritual, but we need to find a word for someone who worships.
You
together.
Literally are like a troll. You come in with one agenda. One agenda. But you don't see your faults. Jesus Christ Almighty and the chicken in heaven. This man, socially inept. You know who else was like that? It. Some of them, yeah, it would get the Holy Spirit. I love it. I think that would be an amazing thing to watch. No, he doesn't get it. And then he walks away with his tail between his legs. Well, she shunned me. She shunned me publicly. She made me feel sad. I was just trying to participate in your life. Well, pay attention before you participate so you know what the fuck I'm doing. How many times does he interrupt me? Ugh. Brett, you could too. Actually, I have to say, Holy Spirit, activate. Make me a badass bitch. Anyhow, I'm already there. Just kidding. They ran the aisle, screamed, and rolled. Okay, that would be scary. I don't want to see, like, abductions from the inner self, inner body, you know? She's been taken over by the Holy Spirit. Y'all, let's come together, pray to Jesus. Get her healed. Get her saved. No, that I can't do it. That, I think, would be too much for me. I'd always be like, what? Huh? People around you. Yes! Praise Jesus! Get her!
Now I'm
Get
being socially aware and on topic. You better be careful. You better watch The Exorcist before you start blabbing.
By the way, you're not being socially aware because you just interrupted my diatribe.
We'll turn all the fucking way around.
People, yes! Amen! Get out! Victoria, I feel you! I see you! Yes! It's working! Praise Allah! In the higher spirits above, we got the devil out of her. She is healed. She is saved. And she is one with the Lord one more time. Oh, shit. Oh, Jeremy says I need a real man that will put me in my place. That's called an abuser, Jeremy. I need a man to put me in my place. Yeah, let me tell you, that's not the kind of man I want. Uh, it's not easy to be bullied. So no, I don't want to see that kind. That's the Pentecostal, Tony. And don't be joking about God. Jacob, this isn't the channel for you. If you don't get what I'm doing, get the fuck out. How about that? For the love of God. Anyhow, I praise it all. Gandhi, Buddha, George Simpson. That's right. I do. Hi, big dog. How are you? Who else do I pray to? My mama. Ronald Reagan. I do. Sometimes I get to him. We have conversations. Holy shit, am I mocking the Reagan too? Am I mocking all those people? That's fucking hot outside. George Jetson? Yep. I even talked to George. Yep. I know. You know, life is funny. Yeah, me and the Reggie talk. Me and the Donald. You know? Hey Bronx, what's up? How you doing? Jacob's having a little exorcism right now. Jacob's so short-sighted, one-sided, and myopic in his views. One more time, bruh. I ain't handling anybody with not an open mind on my channel. That said, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Hanukkah. And happy everything else. Hello, Aaron. It's one of my favorite places in Elk Grove, is Old Town. So, anyhow, I know Big Doggy has an open mind. He's an open mind, an open soul, and a normal man who comes on here and doesn't troll. He comes in, he interacts, he has fun, and he twists and he turns and he giggles and he loves every minute of it. Now, we got a couple, gorilla men on this side who have needed to be taught a lesson with the narrow-mindedness and people telling me I'm a man that could beat the shit out of me to keep me in place. Well, most women don't look for that shit. It's just FYI, Jeremy, if you're still listening, if you were my woman, you'll be calling me daddy. No, that's weird. And here's the thing with these girls who call their men daddies. What? Like, I called my daddy daddy. And if I brought his name up while I was in the lovemaking, I would see my dad, right? Hey, daddy. Give it to me, daddy. What? No, absolutely not. We don't do that. We don't say that. So ick. So creepy. Do you think they look for it? Some men I do. I think the men, I call them gorilla men. The men have no respect for women. The men who, think a woman's place is in the kitchen and in the bed. And so those are those men that mistreat their women and don't value them. And I think they would. You call me daddy. That's fucking weird. I can't.
Big daddy, not daddy. Big daddy.
Yeah, if Jacob went to find his daddy, maybe his daddy can teach him a lesson.
A guy did a TikTok thing on that. If you have a second, I'd like to just explain it. He did a joke with his girlfriend, Zach. Zach. Good. Okay, well.
No, I'm just giving a Red Bull.
So Zach and some girl, his girlfriend is like some singer or something from Australia, but they do skits, right? And one of the skits is she's also show me how it would be like meeting my dad. And so he goes, okay, and he walks in and he goes, well, hey, sir, right off the bat, this name thing, we got to get it going. So, she calls us both the same name. We're going to have to fix that. So I'll be daddy and you'll be dad. And that's how they worked it out. Hey, from Germany.
Okay, bye.
That's it. I'm out. That was quick.
I just said.
But that's all I needed. That's all I needed. You would just be that kind. I'd be in. I'm a quick person. I'm a quickie. I just want a quickie.
You're
That's
not.
it.
You're not a quickie. I try to give you a cookie every day, and you don't want that. So
I want. Not there, but I wanted that quick.
I don't want anything more but a quickie.
And what?
You heard me.
Where that?
Quick.
Hear that again?
I want just
Say
quickies.
every day?
Every day.
Did you say every day?
In and out. I like in and out movement.
How can you just spew that out over the airways without, just like it's true?
Because you're sleeping now. We used to do quickies every morning.
Sleep. Well, sometimes I'm not as responsive as I normally am. Well, I'm fucking sleeping!
Yeah, well, and then you try to fucking wake me up all fucking night long. And then you get asleep and I gotta get up and deal with the old man. And then at night, you're like, hey, baby, touch me, love me, rub me. I'm tired. I don't got time for touching and rubbing. Who has time for a 45-minute roll in the hay? No. Nobody. I got shit to do. And if I've got 45 minutes, I need it for myself. That's right. I had some ding dong. She was a woman on my YouTube page. I forgot what. Oh, Allison. Allison with one L. Right. Passive aggressive. I'm trying to be nice. Type of thing. Bullshit, bitch. You ain't being nice at all. You're being a complete twat waffle. That's right, I said it. You're being a twat waffle. So I let her do it, and I'm like, oh, Allison, funny, you're here again. You're here again in like 3 hours. How bored are you? Do I stay on your mind that much that you have to troll my videos and comment on every single one of them? Oh, Allison. Allison, if only you could see your true self. Oh, anyhow, she was like, you've got it made, right? This is how I know the bitch sucks, right? You got it made. She started naming off all the things I got. I got damn. I got a beautiful house. I got a pool. I got this. I get to go to the casino. I get to go get my nails done. I get to go get my cupping, my PT, and I get to drink my wine, she said to end it. Wow, girl. Wow. Wow. Hey, I see you, girl. Do you see enough? So what you're saying is you're jealous because you're taking out what I do, right? The little bit that I do for myself. Why is my house beautiful? Me, right? Everybody in my house is taken care of. So now you're telling me that I shouldn't reward myself with a few things a fucking month? I'm not getting my nails done every day. I drink wine every day. That's for shit's sake. Because I got to put up with people like you and the craziness in my house. But bitch, stop making it look like I sit on my couch all day long with my feet propped up, throwing bonbons in my mouth, because everything I do, I deserve. Plus, oh yeah, she's like, and you go to the casino once a week? That's right, bitch. I do. But when you calculate all the time I spend on my family, my house, keeping the bills paid, shit running, shit organized, taking care of everybody's health, taking care of a father-in-law, those times that I get to get away are very minuscule compared to what I should be taking. How about that, Allison? Stop judging from the outside because you want what I have. Stop jealousy. Stop it. It's ugly. And how you cannot see that all you're doing is projecting your shit onto me, it's confusing to me. Yeah, big dog, you do it. I love it. Allison's just jealous. She's one of the trolls, the number 3 troll that I complain about. The ones who follow, they watch you. They know your every move, right? They don't say things, but you get to them eventually. And then they have to start spewing their ugliness. Allison, I see you. You keep going, you'll be gone and find another creator that you can harass and bully. But honey, you ain't penetrating me. Oh no. I just see your word and I think, God, this is jealousy. This is what jealousy looks like. I haven't seen too much of that, girl, but I saw it in you. Hey, Aussie Joanne, how are ya? She took up a lot of space. And then all of a sudden I see like all these replies, and I was like, oh, it's Allison again. Oh, hello again, Allison. May God be with you. I say everybody else was taking care of her. Never mind, I'm out of this. Allison, you threw yourself in the wolves, and now the wolves will have fun with you. Yeah, it's crazy. I only started to watch because of Ed. Well, George, here's the thing. It's never just been about Ed. It's been about our whole family. Those people that come on and say that, well, I only watch this is supposed to be about Ed. No, it's because your eyes are closed. Ed can't do the shit that we show you. We do it. It takes us to show you Ed. It takes our journey to show you Ed, to include you in our life with Ed. You have a choice. You don't like me, the person who takes care of Ed, the person who caregives for him majority of the day, who bathes him, who clips his nails, who shaves him, who lotions him up. I can't help you. You're bitching at the wrong person. You know, you're bitching at the wrong person. You're bitching at a woman who works hard for her family. You know, and I appreciate that you're still staying. A lot of people started because of Ed, you know, and they stayed because of me. They stayed because of Dan. But it just irks me, George, when people are like, we don't want you. We just want Ed. Well, you need me to get to Ed, especially on my channel, right? Oh, here, Sarah, you're so entitled. You should do things out of kindness of your heart and expect nothing in return. Just because you do nice things doesn't mean you get to be an asshole. Sarah, you took the time to write that. Can you now reflect on what you're doing? Who's being the asshole? Sarah, it sure as hell is not me. And I'm not entitled. I never ask for anything. I do it out of the kindness of my heart. And that's why I'm here. What do I ask for? What do I ask for, Sarah? She gone, but what do I ask for? What in the fucking world do I ask for? Huh? I come on here, and that's what people don't get, right? I come on here, people see what they want to see. Sarah, tunnel my woman. Anti-woman, anti-female supporter. That's what she was. I come on here, I don't ask for anything in return. Once in a while, a little bit of fucking help in my family. I do it because I love them. And how many times have I said that? Even if they offered, I probably would still do it because it's me. You know, it's just my nature as a caregiver, as a mom. It's my nature. I may bitch about it, I may, you know, whatever, but at the end of the day, I'm still gonna do it. So, no, there's nobody forcing anybody here, you know, but they stay because they can't handle it. For some reason, I just put a thorn in their side and I bug them that much that they keep coming back and they want to attack me for everything, right? For what they see, which is their own truths, not mine. Oh, Debbie, I was kind of in Carmichael the other day. So I don't do anything. Yeah, it's hard, George, right? I mean, you see it, you watch it. And, you know, just a little bit of glimpse in my life that you guys get is not even touched the surface of it. You know, if I put a cam on all day long, hey, Galaxy, if I put a cam on all day long, you guys would be like, holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. How is she still in that house? You know, what is she doing? Slow the fuck down. Girls, sit down. What the fuck? You know, even my Zoomies who are in, you know, they see me zooming around. No pun intended. They're like, do you sit? There she is. Bet no nap today, even though I say it. You're right, no nap. You know, but I put that pressure on myself. Thanks, Mike. I put that pressure on myself. Nobody puts it on me. It's because of my brain. You know what I mean? My brain is OCD. I want things a certain way. Like today before Rocky comes over, right? But but it's just two kids and Rocky. And I'm like, okay, well, I got to get this done. I got to blow the thing off. I got to make sure those things are cut before they get here. I want to do this and I want to do that. Really, why? Do you think she would give two shits if I didn't do those things? No, but I do. You know, I do. Yeah, CJ, right? ACD, OCP, OPP, you're down with me. I got it all in here. I got it in Ed, right? And Dan. Now I gotta add the house full of chaos to my house. Now that always, even though it's wonderful, right? It still adds stress. It still adds stress to the daily life, right? I got the Nuggets, I got Rocky, I got Grandpa, I got Dan, I got the fucking fur babies all over the place because Baxter loves Wesley ever since they've been babies together, and he feels like he needs to protect fucking Wesley. And Wesley jumps in the pool, Baxter jumps in the pool. You know, and you gotta worry, he jumps off, you know, just fucking crazy. Where's Josh? Josh, gotta find Josh. You know, Ed goes incessantly crazy. Hannah's home, crazy. Andrew's home, crazy. My house is full, it's wonderful, but it's stressful all at the same time. I think we need shirts. Got trolls? Yeah. It's great, but it's crazy, right? You know, looking for Bill. Fuck. Where's Josh? Josh can't be outside by himself because he calls, you know, Wesley Josh. Josh is in the pool. We gotta get out there. He goes incessant. Like he will need a tranquilizer today. A tranquilizer we don't have. C'est la vie, c'est la vie. Yes, Ed and I have a history, c'est la vie. That makes our history and our story that much more profound. Remember that song, Big Dog? C'est la vie, c'est la vie. So anywho, but I never ask for anything, you guys, because that's not my nature. I mean, occasionally I ask for like a G-Wagon. I've been turned down countless times. Occasionally I ask for, you know, a hard-working husband once again to provide me with the riches he promised me at the day of our nuptials. He turns me down on that too. I fucking barked up the wrong tree on that one. He told me we have riches, fame, and fortune. Diamonds, gold, cars, jets, yachts. And where am I now? On a treadmill in a hot fucking garage because I don't have space in my house because Grandpa took my fucking room. That's right. And now, you know, trolls. Oh my gosh, did you hear Danielle? 69 minutes and 56 seconds. She said, and now I know that's why she's angry at Ed because he took her exercise room. Yeah, he took her exercise room. He sure did. He sure did. Dan's a regular brat. That's funny. He did. That means I hate him. That's why my tone is the way it is. Because he's holding a grudge. She's holding a 3-year fucking grudge. I knew it. I knew that was her problem. I knew she hated the man. Hates him. And she said it too the other day. She said when she was growing up with a story I didn't even know about. And she said she hated him ever since he was 5. All makes sense now. Am I okay? No, Joe. I haven't been okay for 27 years. Actually, haven't been okay for 45 years, but who's counting? I sound ill. Oh, well, that's nice. I think this sounds like somebody who's having fun. Allie Nurse, yeah, are you coming in here all passive aggressive for? What are you all passive aggressive for? Do you need a support group? Do you need some counseling? I think you need some therapy. Y'all, find some fucking happiness in your life. For fuck's sake. I thought I saw a pig cat. Nope, just a troll. Another one. Another woman bites the dust. Y'all, stop it. Find something that makes you happy. It's okay if I don't fucking make you happy. I don't need to. For fuck's sake. But y'all coming after me and attacking me, the problem is you. How y'all don't see that, I will never understand. For fuck's sake. Do it, Steven. Do me away, brother. And put on some Doobie Brothers while you're at it. Don't worry, be happy. Do, 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 do. Don't worry. Do, 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 do. Be happy. Boo, do, 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 do. Be positive or get the fuck out. My moderators know what to do with you. And if you're a number 3 troll that likes to watch and then comment occasionally because you can't get enough of me, honey, say one more thing and you can be blocked as well. There you have it. 100% of the time when you pop up on my feed, you're being obnoxious. But Corey, funny that you're staying to watch it. Anyhow, again, y'all can't penetrate me with your stupidity and your written word, right? Because there's no explanation other than your shit. Again, I'm obnoxious, but yet you're watching. I'm a meanie, but yet you're cussing me out and calling me names. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? A little too ironic. And I really do think. Let them stay and be embarrassed. They should. Because it is like very ironic. Thanks, Marie. Hi, Danielle. I'm from Ireland, and your cussing is a regular and normal amount of cussing in my country. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Let's go drink some Guinness and cheers to the cusser. I love it. Ireland's my hometown then. Good, Jeff. I like that. You're singing Atlantis? Not Atlantis. Alanis. Are you a McGregor fan? No. God, that guy's an ass. I mean, he's fun to watch, but he's a fucking little ass. Sorry. Shit. Those are Ireland people, huh? I love McGregor. But he's an ass. He's an ass. It's hard for me to like people who are asses. I really do. Like, I mean, I think he's probably maybe fine, but I don't like what he shows. So sorry if I cry. I like his fighting. I like to watch him. But it's really hard for me when I hear somebody speak and when I hear them saying things that I don't like, you know. It makes me worried. My Pennsylvania, my cussing seems normal. Yes! I love it. It's just, he's like a little fucking troll, you know. He's like, you know. I mean, he's fascinating to watch, but he pops up sometimes on my TikTok, and he's with his son, I believe, and I do watch those, and he's always in a Speedo. Is that what y'all do in Ireland? Do you wear Speedos? Is he just trying to show off something? I haven't gotten a good peek at the jewels, so I can't tell if he does it to show them off for being such a little man. It is. I have New Yorkers family, and I know they're cussers. Not really. Only some of them. I'm a perv. Yeah, I mean, you don't look? Always in a Speedo. I mean, that's like saying a girl's walking naked in front of you, and you don't even look just to see a nipple or a vulva or something. I mean, if a guy's walking around in a Speedo, fuck yeah, I'm gonna look. What you got to see? Oh, honey, put on some trunks. No, you just do it. I mean, hello? Why are you wearing them in the first place? If you don't want attention, you shouldn't be wearing a Speedo. If you don't want people looking, why the fuck are you wearing one? I mean, come on. Y'all look? Shit. Yeah, I look. Oh, that's scary. Shit. I mean, it could go one of two ways. So small, like, put something on, or too big, and you're like, fuck. Is that... What the hell? Is that normal? Bro. What? You know, the casual glance, whatever. And the, whoa, mama. Oh, mercy. All right, does he have a girlfriend? Wife? That is not normal. Do you see that? Shit. I can't stop looking. And that's flaccid. Love your back shot compilation with OG Mudbone. I don't even know. You gave me money, but I have no idea what the fuck I even like that for. I don't even know what it means. Everyone looks. Just like men look when girls' titties are hanging out. Or their half shirts, you know? The third leg, especially a big one, always creates attention. I mean, y'all, have you seen? There's a couple of men on TikTok. Now, I don't follow them. But, you know, they dance and shit. And they're... What am I looking at? Am I supposed to be looking at your face? Or your horse dick? Because that's... What? I mean, it goes down their leg, almost to their knees. What the fuck? No. Ever? No. No incarnation. Get that fucking thing away from me. And they're dancing. And they're gyrating their hips. What the fuck? I mean, it's like women with big boobs. You watch the hula hoop guy. Yeah, he pops up on my feed. No, nobody wants that. What the hell do you do with that? Nothing. I mean, you would almost need a surgery in order to make it fit. In sweatpants, yes, and they're gyrating. And it moves and you're like, I don't know am I supposed to be watching him dancing? Are you leaving? Or his penis, because it's huge. Yes, that's my husband. It's really Dan. It's his body double. His real body. He just looks like this just because he's got to keep the women, you know, from... Anyhow, too big to eat. Fuck. That was no any holes in my body. Yeah, mirror. There's my mirror. One time and never again. Did it. It went out your vagina, just Amy. It went in your mouth and down and hit and came out. No. No. Hell no. And what made you think you could take that? What made you think you're like, oh, well, this is fun. What? And that thing popped out. I'd have been like, my mom was calling, I gotta go. And what, no, what do you do with that? What, shit. My vagina just broke and so did my mouth. Gotta go. What the hell? Girl, what were you thinking? No, doesn't work that way. When you see something like that, it's like meeting an alligator in the swamp. You run. You don't sit there and wait to see what happens. Do you sit and talk to the fucking alligator, crocodile, boa constrictor? No, bitches, you run. You leave. And you get the fuck out of there as quickly as you can. Let's meet a bear in the forest and just sit there. Hey, honey, how you doing? Look kind of interesting. Can I touch you? Can I pet you? No. No. No, because it's not going to work out for you. Maybe for it. No, how can you even feel it? It's so big, like where are the sensitive spots? Where does it sit? The tip? Is that it? Uh-uh. The bigger the better. No woman ever says that. I am okay with an average man. I'm okay with it. It fits, it works, I feel. Done. Case closed. You know what I mean? Later got attacked by a gator trying to get a selfie with it. That's what I'm saying. Hoggars, that's what I'm saying. Leave. It's not going to work out well for anybody. You're right. Just Amy's like, girl, you don't have to tell me twice. I'm fine with average, and I'm fine with a good mover. No, black magic. Shit, get me the fuck out. Nope. I'm okay. I had well, the biggest, I have, my body count's less than 5 fingers. So I haven't had much experience. But the wealthy guy, the one that I should have married, although it was never an option, he was fun. Not really. He was inexperienced. But it fit. And that was pre-kids, so today I'd take it like a champ. Just kidding. Never mind. This is for 18 and over. Oh, shit. 3 kids later, it's fine. Average may just be that. Honey, did you get that sleeve I just bought in Amazon? Yeah, the one with the, the one with the touchy-feelies on the outside. The battery pack's right, yep, right there. Honey, slip it on and let's go. No. That's what happens when you have 3 kids out of a vaginal canal. You gotta pick one. You've gotta get a sleeve. An extender. Can we add on to the tip? The tip of the tip? Can we touch my cervix? No, says nobody ever. Y'all, I'm just having fun. It has no real life facts on my husband's member at all. Nothing. So, just for shits and giggles, nothing else in between. Just kidding. Just that the blink was just a kidding. I have something in my eye. You like it loose? The fuck? Says no man ever. No man ever says it likes it loose, unless you're trying to say that you are built like the horse next door. Don't be coming in acting all tough. Well, the men like, I like a loose one. The looser the better. The slippery it is to get it in. No woman wants that, just so you know. It must have my son's dad would come around at the click of a finger. No thanks. No man likes it like a sausage up an alley. What? Loose? The mouth is flexible. No, it ain't. Not if you got TMJ. Stay away from the woman who has TMJ. Ooh. A cheater, huh? Yeah, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. I like to taste it before I kill it. Oh, it's like my little sip. Can I taste the wine before I buy it? Shit. Oh, no. So, men, you should ask thy woman that you are having a one-night stand with before if she has TMJ, because let me tell you something, lockjaw is no fun, especially when she's having a little taste. Just saying. It's not right. Even up for the average. The average still doesn't work because lockjaw is real, and pain is also real for the other person. Those Kegel exercises, Michelle, I can't do a Kegel. I forget. And they're so easy. Oh, shit. How many miles did you do? 6? She's running 12 miles today. Oh, my God. Are you just running around the loop? It's crazy. That's what you can do when you're 23. You can do that shit. 12 miles. She's prepping for a marathon. So she's prepping for a marathon that she's doing with her sister. And her sister hasn't even trained. She's maybe put 2 miles in. Hannah like takes it serious. She's like, I don't want to be the asshole out there. I want to finish. Yeah. I'm aiming for 5 today. I'm at 6. So I ran and walked 6. So that's good. I wasn't even thinking I was going to do much of anything else. You guys got me all flustered today. You got me all flustered. What were we talking about? My and I kinda don't. We're on Reagan. I'm gonna try that. Reagan! Reagan! I got the dogs barking. See, I couldn't stop like that. She's sitting down and taking a siesta before she goes back out from work. She did 8 miles so far. 8.85. You're almost done.
I know.
Shit. How long did that take you to do so far?
An hour and 54 minutes.
2 hours? Fuck. Who wants to run for 2 hours?
I've been running for like 2.5 right now.
I can't. That's way too much.
I mean, if you're faster, you'll go faster, but I'm just slow.
What's your pace?
Anywhere from like 12:30 to 13 on these long runs.
Yeah, well, fuck. No, she's not doing the Golden Gate. They're doing one in Santa Rosa in August. In the heat. What the fuck? And she's a San Diego girl. So she lives in San Diego with the cool, collected temperatures. And then she's coming here to run in the heat in August. In Santa Rosa. The Golden Gate would have been better. They did a half marathon last year in San Diego, and it was fun. They had a good time. So this time, Hannah wants me there. Jennifer I could carry either way, but Hannah wants me there, so I'm going. And then Hannah's best friend, her roommate, is coming too, so I'll spend the night with them, and we'll have some fun before. And then Alex and I will just hang out before we go meet them at the finish line. A full. They're doing a full. Hot, I know. Like, what is she thinking? Show us Grandpa. I don't know if you realize this, but Grandpa's not a trained animal at the circus. And he's never on my morning lives. And I don't respond to demands like that either. You obviously haven't been around. In the house. Hello, Denver. Thank you. Today, no, she's not the oldest. She's the middle. We watching Danielle, not Grandpa. Could Grandpa keep you this entertained? Absolutely not. What do people come on here for? You know, every day. I want to see Grandpa. I want to see Grandpa. I want to see him right now. Okay, let's go. I mean, what do you think people are gonna do? Okay, let me appease you. That will be $25 for one visit. Yeah. Anyway, hey Ange. And really, Grandpa's hard work, right? Like when you put him on a live, like those of you who saw the live last night on YouTube, Grandpa, you have to sit there and not only am I trying to, I watch you and sometimes down. It's hard. Like you have to engage him. So, you know, even standing up here, thanks, George. I appreciate that. Even and just so you know, I didn't take what you said bad. I just was using that as an example because a lot of people say that. Well, I don't want to watch you. Okay, well, why are you here? Just in the hopes of finding Grandpa. Well, bye. But you know, doing these lives is hard work, right? It's hard work. It's, you know, I'm using a lot of energy to try to be funny. I'm running. I'm, you know, trying to be animated for you guys because I want you guys to laugh. My main purpose is to make you guys laugh and forget about the fucking monotonous shit you have going on right now. right? I want to make fun of myself. I want to make fun of my husband. I want to just make you guys have a good time. And it's a lot of energy. I mean, I get off these things and I'm like, fuck, I'm tired. And then I was just watching you. Gravel caught my eye, but it takes me away from my yes. And thanks, Sean. And so when he's on, I have to try to engage him. Right? I have to try to engage him on top of trying to be entertaining, because you never know what Grandpa's going to say. And that's okay. And I shouldn't, it's hard though, but no. I couldn't handle Grandpa in the mornings, especially when I'm this tired. Neil, is it Neil? I'm happy. Make us laugh. You're not doing a good job. Well, honey, obviously I'm doing a good job because you're still here. See how that works? See how that works? I don't get how they don't see that. That is why I love your lives. You're so down to earth and wrong with it. And I try, TY. Would you be okay with a person approaching? Yeah, I love it, Steven. I love it. It pisses me off. Here's the thing. I have a lot of people that are like, oh my God, some lady, I think, said, I saw you at Sky River. Well, why didn't you say hi? Why didn't you say hi? I take it I'm offended if people don't say hi to me. Now, if they ran up to me and hugged me without me knowing, I might karate chop. But no, I think it's great. I enjoy it. I enjoy hobnobbing with my people. Oh, Michelle, I'm so glad. Oh, I love it. Does Ed know I'm his stepdaughter? He knows, but he doesn't, George. He knows there's a connection. I think that's why. Why do you think he remembers my name all the time? I think a lot of that has to do with that and his thankfulness for me. Related to the caregiver, tired or stressed. Yes, I'm so tired all the time. You're not a celebrity. Ed is. Sorry. Did I say I was a celebrity? Nobody said that. Somebody just asked a simple question, B, and they said, if you were in public, would you like people to approach me? And B, people do approach me, just so you know. So no, I get upset when people don't say anything to me. And I'm like, next time you better say something to me. The last time somebody said, I got my first hug 2 weeks ago. A woman's like, oh my God, Danielle, I've been hoping to find you here. And she was at Sky River. And she's like, can I just hug you? I said, sure. They're making a announcement about expansion today.
About a what?
Sky River is making an announcement about expansion today. What are they adding? I think they were supposed to add. Are they doing a hotel?
Yeah.
I thought they were doing a golf course. I don't think I'm a celebrity, honestly, Jackie. I don't think that. It's weird. I still find it very weird. I'm sure respectful interaction is okay. Yes. I have not found somebody coming up to me or punching me yet or saying, you're a piece of shit yet. That would be interesting. I don't really know how I would handle that, but that might be fun. I don't mind it. Here's the thing. If it made her day to hug me, and I'm not a touchy-feely person either, but I don't mind doing something that's going to make somebody happy. Like a hug. That's it. So, I don't mind hugging, it makes me happy. And she was so excited that she was like, can I just hug you? What was I going to say? Fuck no. I would never do that. I've met many people who follow me, and some of them just me, and they are so respectful, and they are fun. It's fun. I have fun with a couple of them, and it's fun to have that interactions. It's fun. Because one finger hug. So it's fun. And a month and a half ago, I met somebody in the grocery store. The guy, he was shopping, and I could just feel him like, I'm just going in every aisle, I walk down, he's coming the opposite way, and he's doing this, and I'm like, I wonder, what the hell, do I know him? I think about it all the time. I'm like, do I know this guy? Like from soccer days or something? Because he's about my age. And then all of a sudden we met in the next aisle, and he stops. He puts his cart in front of mine. He's like, give me a minute.
Bye, George. Hey, Kirk. He said, give me a minute. I was like, okay. So I sat there and I was like, he's like, don't tell me anything. Just give me a minute. And he's looking at me. He's got his finger up. Salinger, right? Salinger. And I was like, that's right. That's right. He's like, me and my wife watch you every night. And it was a Friday night. And he's like, matter of fact, we're just getting dinner so we can be ready and turn on your show. I was like, it's good. I was like, he's like, sorry. I just kept passing you thinking, why do I know her? That stuff is fun, you know? I mean, I get a kick out of that because I can tell you that I don't see myself happen to talk to, you know, sometimes 700, 800, 1,000 sometimes, you know, in a day. But I don't see myself any differently. So when people stop me to say, oh my God, I love you, or, you know, I watch you. I've been recognized at the gas station. One of Jennifer's friends was like, oh my God, Mrs. Salinger, I watch you all the time. And I'm like, oh my God, one of Jennifer's friends watches me. That's fucking weird. And he lives around the corner, you know. Hey, Danielle. You know, like, you don't know me, but I follow you. I'm like, hey. It's funny. It's fun. It's interesting because I don't see myself in any other way than just a fucking housewife who goes crazy, you know. So I don't get I mean, Dan gets recognized a little bit more than I do because he has a bigger account. But and to him, it's been so normal for him. To me, it's not because it doesn't happen. Plus, I'm not out as much, you know, as they are. So it is fun. It's fun. It's fun. So no, I'm the same. Like I said, you guys would meet me in person and you would be like, holy shit, she is the same person. Like I'm goofy, I'm fun, I'm, you know, just what you see. What you see. You know, Dan's always like, well, she's a little embellished. Yes, well, I'm fucking embellishing when I'm telling stories, of course. But if I saw you in the fucking casino, in the grocery store, you're going to see the embellishment in my actions too. Do followers want to do your followers who want to hug you? There are some followers. I mean, only one follower so far that I've met. One lady was jumping up and down. I was like, girl, you're creating a scene here. She laughed. Honey, stop jumping. Stop jumping. And then people start looking like, who is she? Who, do we know her? Is she a celebrity? No, a celebrity is not playing penny slots. Nope, nope, nope. If somebody was important, she'd be in the high limit room with guards. Timmy, I know 80 milligrams of. You think it's all about you. Hold on, don't get rid of this person yet. You think it's all about. Candace. Candace, I was going to have fun with that guy. I was going to try to explain to him that I was just trying to explain to him a little bit of facts of life, right? You take the good, you take the bad. And when you bash the wife, it's not a good idea. And that's the facts of life. The facts of life. You might like Dan better than me because his personality is different, but I am me and I still care for thee. It's the facts of life. The facts of life. And if you have that much respect for Ed and for my fucking husband, why the fuck are you bashing on the woman who does everything for them? And that's the facts of fucking life. You know what I mean? So before you come on here preaching to me about what my problem is, look to see how you're the problem projecting your bullshit onto me. And you are really disrespecting Ed and fucking Dan by bashing on me. That's the facts of life. The facts of life. There are times you have, and times that are sad, and times that are frustrating, and times that are mad. But we still prevail. Fuck yeah to the caregivers out there. Fuck yeah. So anyhow, as if Dan would think it was good. No, and that's the thing. Like, how do they not? Again, reflection. What's that song? It's from Fiddler on the Roof. Um, Fuck, what's the word? I always think when I think of reflection, 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 reflection. I can't think. What did Tevye say? Tradition, 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 tradition. Anybody watch Fiddler on the Roof? Tradition. So every time I think of reflection, I think about that. I think about Tevye and Fiddler on the Roof singing that. And I'm at my hands and I give them hell. Remember that song? And I hold my heart and I give you hell. Anyhow, and she is so hateful. And Sherry, I am sorry that's your experience with your mom. I am sorry for anybody who has to deal with that. My job is hard enough to have the aggression and the physicalness and all that with that. So yes, I'm very fortunate that we don't have that. So I'm sorry. I don't have a good. It's the biggest. We joke about that all the time on my Zoom. One of my friends said, "You should go on tour." I said, "That's right, bitches. I'm gonna try out for the next American Idol, The Voice, and I'm gonna sing Whitney Houston, because why not?" Would never. I would never. Whitney would be pissed off. Speaking of, y'all, okay. Hi, Arnold. Here's the thing, really quick. I don't do enough for nutrition because I'm 50 and my body is changing on me. And so it's not allowing me to do the things that I've always done. So, no, I'm failing in the nutrition aspect, but I just exercise and try to do the best I can. I can dance too. That's right. America's Got Talents. I can sing and I can dance. I can sing if I want to and dance the night away myself. And if you don't sing and dance, well, you're going straight to hell. But so anyhow, where was I going with that? I don't remember. Oh, Darby, I had that place when my kid stopped playing soccer. So I know, and I'm sure we're going to have to go through a phase of that too, is once you're a caregiver 24/7. Even when Mark used to take him 8 months ago, for days, and in the days he wasn't here, I still heard him, I have senior moments all the time. That's not unheard of. But yeah, I still hear him. I'm like, Dan, go check on your dad. And he'd be like, Danielle, your dad's not here. I'm like, fuck, that's right. So I can only imagine, where that void's going to be. Oh, you too, Katie. Have a good Friday. Have a good weekend. But yeah, no, life is fucking crazy. And I can't imagine, because it's like having a toddler. Some people get mad when you compare the two, but it is because you always have to keep your ears open. You always have to kind of, every sound you hear, it's like, what is that? And it's very difficult. It's very emotional. It's very draining because you're always in a constant just state of no relaxation. You're never relaxed in your house, ever. There's never any relaxation because you can't. You're always on guard. What was that? Is he up? He's up, and you have to get up and follow him around and all that shit. Jaden, no, I'm not worried about Alzheimer's. He's privy to get anything. We all are. Whether it's Alzheimer's or cancer, I'd rather Alzheimer's because cancer was hideous to watch my mom die of. Thanks, Shauna, for stress. And she told me, can't wait for me to come home. Oh, Sherry, I bet that's so hard. That's so hard, especially obviously it's taken a toll. That's difficult. I don't know how you deal with that. I don't know. Or you have to do with due to dementia. My son is nonverbal with autism. That's hard. Yeah, that's hard. And it's being nonverbal is hard. Global development delay, autism and intellectual disability and global development's delay. So he's got a lot going on. Yeah, that's hard. Because you pretty much have to just do everything for him and guess. Yes, same thing. Like there's sometimes he's processing. Ed has a processing disorder. as well. He always has. And so, people will say stuff like, well, whatever. I'm like, well, he's got dementia. No, he also has a processing disorder. He's always had it. He's ADHD, and most of the time with ADHD, you have processing disorders too. And that's okay. It's just, it takes longer to figure things out, or takes longer to process things. But so yes, it impedes the dementia sometimes, because sometimes you can see they him just watching, right? And it takes a while to respond sometimes. So and Mark has said that to people too, and they get mad at him for saying it. It's like, it's not a bad thing to say. I mean, we know him. We know that he has a processing disorder. I haven't gone to the casino because I'm broke. I had to just spend a big whopping lots of money. I'm getting a train. If any of my train people are here, yeah, I was in delusional land of how much it was going to cost. So I just wrote a check yesterday on top of my pantry. It's a tough month. So, and then I just paid for my vacation. I didn't go to the casino. I just couldn't, because I can't. Andrew's kidneys, I think, are fine on it. He's getting close to a urine test, so he's got to test his urine pretty soon. I had to imagine my dad has stomach cancer and I have ADHD, but sure, they both had it too. Yeah, 100%. I'm sure they did. Yeah, Audrey, I have, Buffalo, you're going, Buffalo. Say hi to the fa machine for me. I miss it. I do miss it. Yeah, long story with my 2-year-old, almost 3-year-old unit, but yeah, I bit a big bullet yesterday. Oh, CJ, that's hard. Just know what you and Dan do. Yeah, well, I'm glad. I'm glad you find some sort of connection, because I think it's important. I think anybody, whether it's me or somebody else, right? If you need tile for your home. My fiance works in the tile business. That's good to know. And is on dialysis. Oh, Shauna. Ugh, I hate that. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year, and Happy Anniversary. So, Shauna, that's what we're trying to avoid with Andrew, right? And so far, so good. He's got IgA nephropathy, so there's so many different kidney diseases out there. And so hopefully he'll be fine, but we still like to test it once a month or so, because he's been, knock on wood, I don't want to, I hate putting shit, but because it's been managed pretty decently, and his body's reacting okay to it, we kind of push sometimes the monthly urine to, it's about a month. I mean, it's due now. So within the week, either, what's this week? Next week I'll have him pee, just to check, just to make sure that everything's kosher. It's scary, because dialysis is scary, especially with young kids. Dementia heavily, which does worry me a bit. Here's the thing. This is one of my biggest problems with my life and my worry, right? Worry is one of the things that plagues me, because I constantly hyper focus on the potential risks of things, right? My potential impending doom of getting cancer. Courtney Davison. Thank you. I love that. Thank you so much. That makes me happy. It makes me happy to get those messages. So, I've really worked on not worrying about the potential things, because like if I have, dementia, or if there's cancer in my family, like my mom and all those things, I can sit and hyper focus on those things all day long. And where does that get me? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more stress and more worry. Like, every time my kids drive, I imagine them driving off a cliff. No cliffs here, but I still imagine them dying, needing my help, calling for my name. What the fuck is that shit, right? Hey, Guaco. Oh, hello, Allie. Thank you. And so, I try not to focus on the things that will or could happen to me, because it just adds more stress and more demands on my ever running mind. So, It's and I know Dan, you always worry as you get older, right? The potentials of the risk factors of getting diseases and issues are just probable. I mean, from everything we've done, it's accumulative, right? And you're right, CJ, you have to just go day by day and you have to tackle those issues when they arise. Stop manifesting. And I feel like there is sort of a manifestation the more you hyper focus on those bad things, you know? I don't want cancer. I don't want Alzheimer's. I don't want to die that way. I wonder how my mom felt. I wonder if she, I could so drive myself batty. Yeah, me too, Mima. Like my mom died at 53. I just turned 50. So I have in my mind, I have 3 more years left to live. So YOLO, you know, in the back of my mind. Yes. And so, I'm going to tell you something that helped. I was worse. I was the doom and gloom thinker, and I still am. But when I started taking my Lexapro, it really kind of put it way back, like in the back. It's still there, but not as prevalent as it was. You can. I make myself sick. I've made myself sick so much. And think about all that we do to ourselves. My 9-year-old niece in 20 because they're in separate car crashes. I fear the day. Oh shit, Trina. I mean, that's horrible. That's horrible. So, and y'all know, I've talked about this before. So I started Lexapro as SSRI, which is it's a depressive. It's actually used for anxiety. So the people who have more anxiety, they give this medicine to. Originally, they give it for depression, but they're realizing that it helps more with the people who have anxiety. That's me. Oh, thanks, Crazy Cat. So Lexapro helped me tremendously. It does. Like, and you guys know, because our doctors here in Northern California are very big on the medical group that I belong to. They're very big on, because Lexapro, your body adjusts to it very easily. And so all you do is keep going up and up and up. So they say always drop it, play with it for a little bit and go, they just prescribed an SSR for my 7-year-old, so worried for him to go on it. Well, it's helped me, and I've never been on an SSRI. I tried it one time when I was 19 and had really bad panic attacks. I went and I did it, and I hated it. It was Boost Par, and it was horrible, so I didn't stay on it. Yeah, it does. It puts it more in a. So I just recently. So the first year I was on 5 milligrams for the first year. And then a little over a year. And then I moved to 10 milligrams because I just was like this perimenopause and shit in my body and the stress that I have and whatever. And so I went up to 10 and I thought it was amazing. I was like, this is fucking great. Great. This is amazing, right? Then I was starting to get nervous, right? Because I don't want to adjust and I don't want to keep going up because that's just me. I'm just one of those weird control people. And because my doctors made such a huge, thing about like, I don't want you on this for long. So when you feel like you're capable, go down to your 5 milligrams and then go up again when you need more, right? Yeah, I do too. For, who said that about their 17-year-old? Patricia, was it Patricia? I think. Or somebody, whoever had the 17-year-old. Here's the thing. If the doctor, there's a reason why you went to that doctor's appointment for your son. Keep that in mind. What worries me about not putting him on it if you went there for that specific reason is that exactly that. Like there's something going on. And I would hate, oh, sorry. Okay, sorry, I apologize. And I would hate for you to not do something and then something horrible happen. There's so many suicides with young kids these days. I feel like it's so much more prevalent. It's almost glorified in a little bit. I feel like it's a glorification of, hey, well, you just have a problem. Just, you mental illness. Well, you miserable. I just feel like sometimes the way kids talk about it, and that's my biggest thing. I have a dad who self-harmed, right? And didn't kill himself right away, but eventually the bullet killed him. He went in for a death, So I it worries me. So just try it. And if you see help, know that you're doing everything in your power to keep them safe. I'm just saying. Yes, yes. And everyone is good. Sometimes just be patient, because I know sometimes, like, I lucked out with Lexapro. It worked right away for me. It was like a blessing for me, literally a blessing for me. So find that battle. Find that you might have to go through a battle finding what one fits him, but don't not do it. Especially, I just feel like today is so traumatizing. You're 27 and already lost 6 fucking friends. Are you kidding me? Wow, Malls. Holy shit. See, I have goosebumps. That literally gives me goosebumps. It's so sad, this world. I just feel like, and whether or not we're just talking about mental health more or whatever, Lexapro saved your life. Yeah, that's a lot of friends. Statistically, that's a lot of friends. Some people, but yeah, I just, and I waited so long to do it. Finally, perimenopause kicked my ass, but I have always dealt with it my whole life, and I was able to. So I taught myself how to cope. Sometimes not very well, but I did it. My brother took his life a week away from it. Oh God, I can't. That's why. Well, yes, I was on 5 milligrams. Don't be surprised, your body will acclimate. But now I think I need to go back up to 10. And I saw somebody say that they were on 10 and they feel like it's not working. And that's the thing with Lexapro. There's a higher percentage that your body's going to acclimate to it a lot quicker. And then that's when you adjust. So my doctor wants me to avoid that and go back down. But I think I did that and fucked myself up. I think I need 10. My straight A student had a mental break after COVID. She was an all-star student, and now she's not even graduating. Oh, shit. Michelle, COVID fucked a lot of people up. Oh, kids. Pros and cons of Lexapro. I'm 27, lost both of my parents even before I hit 24. 2, suicide. I mentioned about teenagers call in line. Oh, Stephen, I couldn't handle. I couldn't do that. It breaks my heart. And all these kids going through these changes, their bodies, they don't feel right in the same body. And so, they change their identity, and then the shit that they get for that, it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart that it can affect the O intensity. Well, yes. And it can also make it more difficult for, it's also, so here's my thing with Lexapro. I don't know if some of my weight gain is from that, right? Or if it's perimenopause. So I kind of did these two hand in hand. So I don't know if my lack of sex drive is perimenopause or if it's Lexapro. But I kind of went in with it anyway. So I'm thinking it's peri. And then probably the Lexapro puts the cherry on top. It made you incontinent? I'm already incontinent. So much happening. Ugh, these kids. So, I think so too. And Mary, I just don't like, maybe because we're talking about suicide so much, that I think kids who are so vulnerable hop on that bandwagon thinking, oh, look at this attention. It's giving these people. Maybe I'll finally get it, or whatever they're lacking at the time. It's so fucking tough. This would save me also, and I gained so much weight from it. Yeah. Yeah, they do. I mean, there's a lot of downfalls to them, but if it helps your mind, come on. If it helps your mind and it makes you happy, at some point you got to take the good with the bad. That's the way I look at it. I mean, it's helped me tremendously in so many different ways, and my weight gain is not too bad. It's bad, but not too bad that I can tolerate what I have. Ed, lucky I don't. I just say it was our time together at that age was very complicated. It was a very tumultuous relationship between my mom and Ed and me, and it was just not pretty. It wasn't like you see today in my house. Susan, it works for me. But I think I kind of fucked myself up going back down to 5. I feel like all these new things that I'm going on have kind of coincidentally mirroring that. Oh, I chat this weekend. My aunt passed. Oh, Sarah, I'm so sorry. So anyhow, but yeah, I'm going to keep trying it, I'm going to keep trying it, and I'm going to keep doing it, and I'm going to keep playing with it. But I think right now where I'm at. I just don't want to adjust to 10 and then go up to 15 and then go up to 20. And I already had issues taking it. I've had many different antidepressants. Yeah, I don't know. Lexapro, like I said, it's not for depression. It was originally used for depression, but they found out that people who have high anxiety, it helped that with that better. I think it just depends on your body. A lot of people, sometimes it doesn't work for them, sometimes it does, and then you have to run the gamut and try to figure out what works and what helps. And the problem with SSRIs is it takes a while, to get into your body. Yep, 5 or 20. I know. And this 5 I don't think is working as well. I need to go back up to my 10. Is a month good enough to switch it? And I was on there for years, 16. My son's dog wants him to reduce his SSRI, says people don't need them long term. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think everybody's different. I have a good looking man that's 6'5", 8-year relationship. Because she says she can't seem to love herself. If you are serious, the enthusiast, you need time to heal. Don't jump in another relationship. That would be stupid, especially if you're not over. Yeah. So anyhow, it's just fucked with my body, and I think perimenopause is taking its toll too. So I think it's just a tough way, for women. It really sucks for us because we have so many things that hit us at the same time. And they say women that are 50, right, 50 and up, there was a statistic I saw the other day, and it was a high fucking statistic. For women 50 and over, because of their menopausal, perimenopausal journeys, you suffer from more anxiety, depression, and all that stuff. And there is such a high suicide rate for women our age because of all the changes our bodies are going through. So, for those of you who have not had any symptoms, pat your fucking self on the back and take a shot of vodka because you are one lucky person. So, you're going to the rodeo with that guy? So yeah, it's not fun. And I could see the emotions getting the best of you, I can see it. Magnesium, no. I do. I take a lot of my vitamins have magnesium and vitamin D in it. And I love being outside. Vitamin D outside is like really crucial. They also say the best vitamins are those that you consume or let touch your skin. I try, Emily. I'm not always strong. I fail every day. But, I just keep on trudging. Outside does a lot for me. Beautiful weather. I love working in my yard. I mean, I hate it, but I love it because it gets me away. I put on my earphones and I just do my shit. Speaking of, I gotta go because I gotta interview a Zoom meeting at 11 and my nuggies are coming over. So, I got some shit to do before they come over because, I'm sure they would really appreciate some of these things cleaned up, right? No, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Yeah, I'm on birth control and it's a higher estrogen count than HRT. So I'm staying with the birth control. I wish I had AC in my house. I was sweating last night and I didn't even shower. How about that? How about a margarita? Maybe. I've just been really into wine lately. I don't know why. Like, really into wine. Anyhow, all right, you guys, remember you are important, you are worthy, and you matter, and your feelings are just that. Yours. Yours. So just beware, about the reactions that we often do, because those are the killers. But everything else, you guys, don't feel guilty. If you are a caregiver, hats off to you. If you are one doing it by yourself with no help, hats off to you. You are better than me, let me tell you. And make sure you don't feel guilty about anything you do today, you say today. You take it by the balls and you throw it around and you do the best you fucking can, because that is good enough, caregivers. Caregivers unite, take your deep breath and get your asses moving. And may the powers that be help you through the day, because we all need it, right? Yes. Anyhow, there you have it. Cheers to the Red Bull. Yes, live tonight, See you later.